first car you're seeing is the Ferrari 458. This is the current main production model for Ferrari. And as I said earlier, this is driven by John Wellard, who's the organiser of the Ferrari Owners Club in Sussex.
It's actually the first time this car's ever been seen in public in the UK. This car is the demonstrator car belonging to Meridian Modular Ferrari down in Lyndhurst. It features very, very extreme technology and aerodynamics, as well as the most powerful non-turbo V8 Ferrari engine ever made, producing 605 brake horsepower at 9,000 revs. A V8 revving to 9,000 revs is quite unusual. It's a tremendously high carpets, no sound deadening, and a plastic rear window. Plus it has lots of carbon fibre, very expensive carbon fibre, to keep the weight down. The top speed is actually the same as the standard 458 Italia, which I've just taken through, at 202 miles an hour. The acceleration is quicker at a 0 to 62 time of just 3 seconds. Just think of that. 1, 2, 3. He's doing 62 miles an hour. That's motorcycle acceleration. The cost on the road is just over £208,000, but expect to pay in excess of £230,000. The next car coming through, when it's coming through, there we go. The next car coming through is one of the most beautiful of all Ferraris. It's a 246 GT Dino. Now the Dino is actually just a V6, very unusual, a 6-cylinder engine for a Ferrari. It's named after, the Dino is named after Enzo Ferrari's son Dino Ferrari, who tragically died young at just 24 years old. Now the next car is one of those cars that is so distinctive for Ferrari. This is the Ferrari Daytona. Now this car was made in 1970. Now the next Ferrari we have is a very, very special Ferrari indeed. This Ferrari is the 250 GT Berlinetta Lusso. Now to just explain that, Berlinetta are Ferraris with the hard coupe top, and Lusso is Italian for luxury. Right, the next car we have is a Ferrari 330 GT, but it's a 2+2, and it's quite unusual in that it's actually a 4-seater Ferrari. There were 1,080. Right, the next car we've got coming, the Rosso Corsa car, is a 330 GTC. Designed by Pininfarina, which is what most of the Ferraris are designed by. The price new was £6,500. A car by now you'll recognise, the 365 GTB Daytona. Another beautiful car. This one is again, strangely, 19. Okay. This next car is the Ferrari 365 GT, again 2+2, bonded with the car. The price new of this car was £8,563. Now we have something a little bit unusual and very, very rare. It's a Daytona Spider. Spider being the Italian name for the drop-head coupe. This is a really beautiful car with Barani spoked wheels, a really beautiful, unusual car. Thank you very much. Okay, to finish this little parade, we've got something which is on most, or it was in my age, on most boys' bedroom walls as a poster. It's the Ferrari F40, probably one of the most famous Ferraris ever built. This one was made in 1973. It's one of the very first Ferrari, this one was built in 80 Ferraris. All Ferraris except for one are left-hand drive, and the price new was around £200,000. So they were, even in their days, they were quite expensive. The value now for a good example of an F40 is £500,000 and going up by about £50,000 a month. So if you want one, buy one quickly. This is the Ferrari that adorned most boys' bedroom walls thanks to Athena posters. It's one of the most
He was a fantastic man and took Ducati to great success with some innovative design ideas. The first bike you're going to see is a 750 Sport. Many of the bikes were utterly wrecked, ruined, worn out, and have been rebuilt completely by loving owners. So what you're seeing is not just a fantastic motorcycle, but a work of love and affection. Dr. Fabio Taglioni was born in 1920 and came up with the idea of using, not a new idea, but cylinder heads for light bikes like without using in West Chiltington at Di Marino, run by Pietro. So like what you see, go and see the man.